Let's party! Oh, God. Fuck. Alright, I bet you guys are getting tired of seeing this godforsaken title screen, but anyway, hello everyone, welcome back to my Mario Party 4 board playthrough. Well, not really board playthrough, because we're done with the boards. Yeah, previous part, we finished all of them. So this will be covering the extra content of the game. By the way, I forgot to mention, this is part 27, in case if you lost track. So, for the sake of, you know, covering everything else in the game, got a message on my phone that's distracting me, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry for the awkward cuts, I got very distracted. So, for this part, I'll be showing off the other modes and extra content. I won't be covering everything. I think this series of videos, I'm probably just going to title it as extras for Mario Party 4, and it will be in multiple parts, but it won't be a lot. Little forewarning, this will feature a lot of talking. I'll be flapping my gums like Stuffwell in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Why am I making that specific of an analogy? That's because I'm currently doing a playthrough of that game. Not like on YouTube or anything, I'm just playing the game myself, because it's been so many years since I played it and I grew up with it. But anyway, I should shut up. So yeah, let's cover all the modes that we have here, or at least try to get most of these done. So party mode is was the mode that I played to cover all the boards. It's essentially just a free-for-all thing. You can customize your rules, what CPUs are in it, what boards you want to play on, what type of mini games you want to encounter. I had it set to all, of course. Yeah, not really much to say about party mode. Next, we have story mode. This I purposefully did not show off because it's essentially the same thing as party mode, except there's a story. Well, a story in quotes. I'll tell you the truth, I don't even know what the story is of this game. I mean, we've seen like the opening cutscene with the floating bag or whatever, but other than that, it's just the characters hosting a party and contributing to it for the sake of getting presents, like being awarded with presents. I will get more into that in a bit. But what's your incentive for doing story mode? Well, other than like the minor character interactions you have with the board hosts, from the story mode, you actually get exclusive mini-games. Each board is associated with a mini-game that you only get from the story mode. You can't play it in the regular board playthroughs. I will cover those in the mini-game mode. I'll get more into that. Also, upon completing every board, or each board, you are awarded presents. Again, I will talk more about that later on in this series of videos. You also earn two other things from the story mode. One is for... Come on, brain. Think. Think. Brain blast! I'm so sorry. I need to shut up. So there are actually two other things that you get from story mode. One is the expert mode. It's kind of weird because there's nothing in this game that really tells you or hints to the fact that there's an expert mode. You just get it, and the game does not like notify you on that. It's really weird, but upon being the story mode at least once, I don't think it matters what difficulty you play it on. Don't know, don't remember. You get the expert mode. There's also another thing that you get from being story mode, and it's like a bonus game thing that we will see in the extras room. We will tackle that later. But other than that, that's really the story mode. Not much else to say about it. You just do it for the sake of unlocking stuff. The ending, I don't remember. Oh no, I remember the ending. There actually is like a credits scene and like a ending cutscene when you beat a story mode. Yeah, when you beat story mode. I don't know why I put a story mode. It's when you beat the story mode. The host from Toad's Midway Madness, the Toad, they congratulate you by like awarding you a constellation of your character in the sky. And I don't really understand that. I don't know what the connection to that is with like the presents, with the presents theme that this game has, like a birthday party. But I don't know. It's an ending. I honestly don't know much of the story of this game, if it even has one. It's Mario Party. Whatever, who cares about the story? Anyway, let's get a move on. I apologize. Again, I warn you guys, this will have a lot of talking, so... yeah. But there will be some gameplay here, so don't worry, do not fret. It won't be that boring. At least, I hope not. Okay, wow, that was 6 minutes already, just about. Holy crap. Anyway, so the next mode that we have here is minigame mode. I think this is what the majority of the recording for this session will be focused on. So when you enter this mode, there are 4 options you can pick here. One is play. It's pretty obvious. You just dive right in. All this mode is, you're just playing the minigames standalone. So there's no boards, no events, nothing. You're just playing the minigames. And it even has multiplayer, so yeah, if you don't feel like playing any boards and you just want to do minigames, this is the mode that you pick. It's pretty cool. Then you have a list here. These are minigames that you unlock from simply playing the games. And I almost have every single minigame. You simply just have to encounter these on your regular board playthroughs. I think I've already made that obvious. Yeah, so there's the battle games. There was 2v2, 1 versus 3, 4-player. And then we have the Bowser games. No kidding, this series of question marks you see right here, this is the only minigame I don't have. And I'm just gonna get into this right now. Unlocking Bowser games is a fucking bitch. Because this was before they implemented the feature of unlocking some minigames. You unlock them by purchasing them using the in-game credits. I think Mario Party 5 might have introduced that, or 6. I don't know. My mind is a little fuzzy on those games. I've never played those. I grew up with Mario Party 7, which did have that system, but 5 and 6 might have introduced that. I don't know. But because of the way how unlocking minigames works in this game, and the way how Bowser events work, it is literally luck on top of luck on top of luck on top of luck. Because not only you need to be unlucky enough to land on Bowser, not only there's either a chance of Koopa Kid appearing or Bowser, not only Bowser has to decide on minigames to happen, because he could also decide on just basic Bowser events like Bowser Revolution or Bowser Shuffle, but Bowser also has to decide on 1 out of 3 minigames to get the fucking Bowser game you want. And it's ridiculous. Like, the odds are so heavily stacked against you. It is so ridiculous. So, for this minigame right here, we have not played it yet. I hate to do this, but I don't have a choice because I don't feel like emulating the game. I would have to get like a save file for the game, whatever, and I just don't feel like going through that. I don't want to waste my time with that. I want to get this series of recordings done and over with. So the minigame I'm missing here is Darts of Doom. It's pretty much just a game of darts. From what I remember, because I have seen gameplay of it, I've never played it for myself, but from what I remember, the dartboard spins really fast, and your aiming reticule, I don't think you can actively aim yourself. I could be misremembering. I think it just goes all over the place. It's very sporadic. The minigame is very debatably skill-based. So yeah, it's another like pseudo luck-based game. It's kind of like Balloon of Doom, this minigame that we have played. Actually, it's the only Bowser game we have played on this playthrough. So yeah, that's Darts of Doom. I'm sorry that I have to use someone else's footage, but I will give them credit, courtesy of them, that they deserve, because I did not record that, obviously. But one minigame that we have not played was Fruits of Doom. Eh? Oh, I guess you can't enter the minigames from there. That's... Oh, right, because that just shows the list of minigames. Right. There's also other modes in this, which I will cover in a bit. There will probably be a part 2 to minigame mode. I'm not sure. It depends on how long this recording goes on for. So I'm just going to make this simple and quick. We'll have all the plumbers play, and I'll just set them on hard. I really don't feel like doing expert. So anyway, let's cover the Bowser game we have not done, Fruits of Doom, that I do have unlocked. This I got, like, back when I first bought the game. I actually got it from, like, a Goodwill auction. I don't really recommend Goodwill when it comes to buying games, but sometimes you get an okay deal. Also, one really weird thing about this game, this is the only time that Bowser's muzzle is colored yellow. I don't understand that. I think it's just something that they overlooked, or maybe originally his muzzle was supposed to be yellow and they accidentally left that in for this minigame. I have no freaking idea. Anyway, so Fruits of Doom, the goal behind this, well, the idea behind it, is that Bowser will list a series of fruits, like a grocery list, that he wants you to pick out. And as you can see, it goes by really fast. Yeah, it is pretty much luck-based. I was not paying attention because I'm flapping my gums, so I could very well lose this. I don't really care, I'm just doing this for the sake of showing it off. But yeah, the minigame, of course, like every Bowser game, decides on a loser. So yeah, did he really just say delish? That is like the most un-Bowser thing you could ever say. Oh man, I'm gonna crack a cold one, don't mind me. This is kind of weird to play because we're not doing a board playthrough, but I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm a naturally awkward guy. Looks like Wario's picking bananas. Will it be the right one? Probably. One thing that I did find out is when Bowser lists the food, not every fruit will be in that list. So, like, if Bowser... Like, there's a chance that Bowser, for example, will not have pineapple on the list. So, if you pick pineapple thinking that, like, okay, no one has picked this, so it's gotta be on the list, you could be wrong. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now. Because I don't know what other fruit to pick, so, pineapple. Why the frick not? Yeah, so fruits can be listed multiple times, and it won't be of every fruit in the selection. I did find that out when I played this game a little while ago, prior to this Let's Play. I also do like how the game fucks with you to have Bowser sort of hesitate and think about the fruit that you picked for him. I do like that. It's a really funny touch of detail there, just to have players on their toes. Alright, Luigi picked an apple. Will this be the right one? Yeah. Fruits of Doom also drags on for a little bit. That's the other thing about it. I don't even know what to pick. I lost track of what everyone was picking. I don't really care, because again, I'm just showing this minigame off because we have not covered it yet. That's the whole goal for this, for today's recording. Oh, Wario lost! Damn. Get rid of this! I love how he says that in caps and exclamation points. That's hilarious. Wow, that actually went by a lot faster than I thought. Good, because at least I can get more out of this recording. But anyway, those are all the Bowser games. Oops, I did not mean to press B. Really, I have to pick the players again? Oh, that's so annoying. Malio, Luigi, Walio, and then Waluigio. Hard. Okay, let's try this again. The controls are kind of weird here, because you have to go through the tabs by pressing the L and R buttons. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's weird that they're organized vertically. Where? Oh, yeah. In the etc. category, we have the two Bowser games that are exclusive to the Bowser board. When we did Bowser's Gnarly Party, by the way, you only get those minigames from Bowser's Gnarly Party. When we did that board, we actually did get Bowser Wrestling, but the only one I did not show off was Panels of Doom. There's also a minigame up top there, but I'll talk about that in a bit. Obviously, we have not played that one yet. So this is Panels of Doom. For this game, it's essentially a dice roll game. You just pick a number, and then each player rolls a die. And wow, I already lost. So yeah, as you can guess, whatever you roll, that will crumble the panel that shares the number on the dice that you roll. Well, at least we got that minigame out of the way, but that's literally all that is. It's not a very exciting minigame, but yeah, I guess that's weird though. I'm surprised you don't play against Bowser, because if we were playing this on the Bowser board, you would be playing against him, but here it was just against Luigi. That's really weird. But yeah, other than the final battle, that's all the Bowser games. So now we're going to move on to the story mode minigames. Like I said, these you only get upon playing the story mode of the game. It's exclusive to those. Because I have played the story mode before, I've already have these unlocked. So for this minigame, you're essentially just looking for, like, Bowser figurines to bop. It's kind of like a game of whack-a-mole. Wow, I actually missed. You just move around with the analog stick, you press A to bop them. Yeah, that's a cool minigame. I like it. Also, these minigames have their own music, too. I think if you hit the... Actually, I don't know. The regular Bowser heads, do you get more points from them? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention there. The Koopa Kids give you 1. Let's see if we'll find another one. You can also get 2 at once, which is pretty cool. That's a strategy you can use. Okay. Hitting them is kind of weird, though, because of the... Yeah, like, as you saw there, because of the collision and the depth perception, because it's not, like, a top-down view. It's sort of like... I mean, it kind of is, but it's, It's angled. Oh, wow, I actually lost that. Alright, well, the hard difficulty players are finally showing their competence. So, there you go. But yeah, you would play these against the board hosts, and each board is associated with a specific minigame. So obviously, this is from Toad's Midway Madness, this is Boo's Haunted Bash, Shy Guy's Jungle Jam, Goomba's Gritty Gala, Koopa's Seaside Soiree, and then the Bowser one here, the final battle, that's for Bowser's Gnarly Party. And you get these after you win the boards. So you have to win and then win again to beat the boards in story mode. Okay, so for this one, you would be playing against the Boo host of Haunted Bash. This is one of my least favorite minigames. Why? Because it's luck-based. I do love the music in this game, though. So I think what you're trying to do here is you're trying to take a card out, and then you're picking a card here to add to your collection. The idea is that you want to get the same card, like, in your pile 3 in a row. So, if, for example, I want to have 3 pianos, then I have to have 3 pianos in my selection of cards. The thing is, though, is that whatever card you picked gets used. So you can't... I don't think you can pick it again, can you? Nope, you can't. So it has to be different each time. And if you get a Boo, your cards and the ones from the pile here get shuffled. And this minigame can easily go on for a while. It's really annoying. And Luigi, I think, is about to win this. Yeah. I don't like this minigame. The fact that it's in the story mode, I think, is stupid. But at least if you lose it, you have the you know, the 100% chance to resume back to it. So you have unlimited continues. Thank God for that. But yeah, that's Mystic Match'em. I don't like that one. It's annoying and luck-based. Next we have, I don't even know the name of this one. Again, I'm too busy flapping my gums, and I'm not paying attention all that well. So for this one, this is actually a pretty interesting minigame. So you pretty much have to choose the object that's different from the bunch here. There's at least one object that does not obviously match with the rest of the shapes here. Yeah, and they spin very fast to disorient you. So obviously that had a different shape. It had like a tapered, somewhat tapered top there compared to the bunch. Actually, oh no, this one. That's the rectangular prism, the rest are arrows. Yeah, pretty easy. I actually like that one. That one's interesting. And fair. I actually destroyed Luigi there. I'm surprised. Even on hard, he like had a hard time there. What was that one called? Archaeologus. That's a pretty clever wordplay. I actually like that. Hold on, I'm gonna drink. Excuse me, sorry. Man, this is already 19 minutes and 30 seconds. Holy crap. Jesus. Unbelievable. This recording might end up being a little longer compared to the other ones, but I want to cover all of these. So, and there might be some editing, so maybe it will be a little shorter. So for the Goomba's Greedy Gala game, this is another luck-based minigame. This one I don't hate as much because the idea with this one, you're just picking poker chips. You're just trying to get a high score. Thankfully, I got -10 right from the start, which does not deduct from my total, so we got that out of the way. Much like the Boo game, whatever you pick, that token or the poker chip gets used, so you can't pick it again, obviously. But yeah, you're just trying to get a higher score than your opponent. And of course, you would be playing this against a Goomba host. I think there is a chip that's... I might be misremembering, but there might be a Bowser chip, I guess, that gets rid of all of your points. I don't remember. I might be thinking of a Mario Party DS minigame that's very similar to this. Alright, so Luigi got -5 there. I guess I'll pick this. Ooh, I got 20. That's really good. Alright, Luigi is not having a good time. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that I won this. Unless if there's like another 10 or 20 poker chip. Yeah. Oh, you also have to reach like a high score too, I guess. Is really 50 points the limit? Like the goal that you have to reach? Oh, that's weird. They don't show you instructions for the minigame. But yeah, oh, you know why it ended? I think I know why. It's because I think the rest of the other chips were negative points. Yeah, that's why. And it would be pointless to have to continue go on. That is probably what happened. Okay, and then the last one that we have on this list. This is the one that you get when you beat the Koopa Seaside Soiree board. You'll be playing this against the Koopa host. This one's pretty cool. You're essentially like tilting this little board, and you want to get all the Koopa shells into these little axis channels here. This reminds me a lot of Kirby's Bowl-O-Rama in Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Except I'd actually argue this is a little more difficult than that game because the controls are really sensitive. And this is not even on the Nintendo 64, it's the GameCube controller. It's very sensitive. But not a very hard minigame. I like that one because it's unique. Very, very unique. And then we have the final one. This is the very last thing that you do in the story mode before you beat it. This is the final Bowser. I mean, the final Bowser. I mean, I guess the final Bowser. But I meant to say the final battle. There's a chance I might lose this because this minigame does go on for quite a bit. And it's also been a while since I played it, so I'm a little rusty here. Gwahaha, you gullible fool. Nya, nya, ya, nya. You won't be getting these presents quite as easily as you thought. Oh, so that was the story. Bowser, like, stole the presents from the party, I guess. Huh. You can have them if you can get to me. It's hopeless, but do your best anyway. He sounded intimidating there, but, like, he also gave us hope there. That's really un-Bowser of him to do that. Don't think you'll get in so easily. That's right, things are to get hot. Touch the magma and say goodbye. Night-night. Yeah, yeah. The dialogue is funny. So yeah, what this is, you're doing a series of platforming challenges, which is really cool, because it pretty much plays like a Mario game. Except, I mean, the flow of it is different. It's not quite like Mario 64 or Sunshine, but it's cool. It fundamentally plays like one. I like that they made a minigame based off, you know, what the mainline Mario games are all about. But yeah, don't be deceived by that finish! Because you are, like I said, you're doing a series of puzzles. So that was a platforming section, and now we have this slide puzzle thing. And you also have a health bar. I think if you fall into the lava, you are automatically disqualified. So don't do that. I think the Koopa kids here, while you do the slide puzzle, will do stuff to you. This one's pretty simple. This is like kindergarten level, preschool level. You just do that. But the next one, the next slide puzzle, has Bowser's likeness on it. That one's a lot more difficult. Drats! Sorry, Master Bowser. It's his fault. Oh, no, okay, it's after this one. I also like how Bowser just runs away there. That looked funny. So we're doing this again, except the level design is different, just a little more challenging. Ah, I took damage there. I do like the music, though. God damn it. Such a tight space to maneuver through there. Finish! Alright, and this is the slide puzzle that can give you a lot of trouble. The layout, I think, gets randomized, but I actually already see how I can solve this one, so I should not have trouble with this. But if you're unlucky, you can get an arrangement that can really confuse you. But this one isn't so bad. You just shift these ones, and then we have to shift, like, the legs and the feet. I forgot he has that attack. And there we go. That slide puzzle has been completed. And then it's time for the actual true battle against Bowser, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. That silence definitely indicates that there's suspense, and we're about to fight Bowser. Now I'll bury you. Arg! I'm not gonna stand for this. Now, prepare to meet your doom! Okay, this one's a bit interesting. So Bowser is constantly inching towards you. What you're trying to do here is ground pound these switches, and you're trying to form a triangle to trap Bowser inside of. And it has to be a triangle, too, in order to hit him. So yeah, Bowser has like a health bar there. Do love the music here. Again, music in this game is great, great stuff. I mean, it's an acquired taste, I guess. You may not like it. There's the fire boomerang that he has. But yeah, I don't know. I actually think this is a really cool final like boss minigame thing. If Bowser gets too close to you, I think he does like punch you, or he does something. Oh, I might have set that off a little bit too early. No, I got him. Good, 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 good. The more of his health bar you take away, he definitely he starts to speed up a lot more. Once again, if you fall into the lava, you will get disqualified, so be careful with that. And then his final phase, nah, it looks like he's doing much of the same. His pattern is not changing all too much. I thought he did, like, something. He does, like, something different. And I'm having trouble wording my sentences because I'm focusing a lot on the game while trying to provide commentary. Huh, I forgot there's, like, a unique special tune when you beat the minigame. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay. But yeah, that's every minigame in the game. I don't think other than Darts of Doom, which I don't have unlocked, I think we've covered every single one in the board playthrough. I'm just gonna check here to make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got every single one. Oh, that's Hop or Pop. Okay. The camera angle here is different. I wonder if that's based on, like, an earlier iteration of the minigame where it was supposed to be more of, like, a top-down perspective. Interesting. Yeah, we've covered every single minigame. Cool. Yeah, that's everything. Awesome. So this recording is already, like, exceeding... Oh, wow, it's, like, almost 28 minutes. Holy crap. I gotta end this now. Yeah. So I apologize for a lot of the talking, but I'm glad I got that over with because the rest of the other recordings for this extra series I'm doing for Mario Party 4 will be more or less just nothing but gameplay. So until then, I'll see you guys in part 28, I think. And I'll show off more of minigame mode and the other modes. So, see you then!